Man, you know, I don't even know where to start, really, because it's been quite the day. I had a conversation with an old friend, and one of the things that we discussed in the conversation was me. You know, there was a time in my life where I was so selfish and caught up in all kinds of damaging and debilitating activity. You know, I know the world's a broken place. I know life gets hard, and you know, people lose their jobs. You know, people, you know, face the loss of a loved one, death in the family, or you know, relationships fail. There's so much brokenness and hurt that it's pretty hard to really, you know, make it through every day. And I think the key is you can't do it on your own. Life will always beat you to your knees, and it will keep you there permanently if you let it. Remember what Rocky Balboa said, you know, you, me, nobody's going to hit as hard as life. But it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You know, and for most of us, if we know what we're worth, then we go out and we get what we're worth. But we got to be willing to take the hits. Not pointing fingers saying we ain't where we want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't us. We're better than that. And you know, when you fall down in life, you got to do like that old song, Chubbawamba. Remember? There's a tub thumper. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. You know, there's, let me show you this. I keep it stuck on my wall because I'm a visual guy. I need constant reminders of why I do the things I do, you know, and I'm reading up on the wall here. It says that this is why we never give up. Our bodies might be dying, our spirits are being renewed every day. Our present troubles might be small or big, but they won't last very long. Yet they will produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever. You know, I keep that quote on the wall, and I'm just going to show it to you. I like to keep these quotes as a reminder to myself so I can see them. But back to the point. So I just got off the phone. I had a conversation today with an old friend, and you know, things got real very fast, and I had to own up to my mistakes, and not even mistakes, just poor choices. You know, like we can justify doing anything when we're all wrapped up in our own business. When life becomes more about us than it does about others, we hurt people. And I'm hurt. You know, I faced the devastating depth of loneliness where I was ready to take my own life and leave this world behind. I didn't want to hurt anyone anymore. But here's the thing. We hurt people because we're hurt. You know, and I'm not justifying anything. I'm saying that sometimes that can be a cop-out. It can be justification. You know, we justify our actions because we're like, well, I feel this way, so this. Or because this happened to me, I do this. And if we constantly live our lives in reaction mode, then we're going to get stuck. We got to know ahead of time how we're going to react in a situation. Put it this way, I love my wife. I don't want to cheat on my wife. So what happens if I'm on a road trip and I'm in an elevator somewhere and two beautiful women get on there and go, hey, fancy pants, we'd like a good time with you. Well, I will have already planned in my mind for that opportunity, and I will know how to behave and how to react because I've already strengthened my muscles here right now. I'm not going to cheat on my wife. And you see, it's the awareness of my past behavior that reminds me that I can fall to almost any depth. And I think we all can. You know, you forget about the fact that many of us are just one paycheck away from declaring bankruptcy. And, you know, and when money seems to be how the world operates, a lot of our choices and decisions can be made by financial reasoning. And I'm here to say we don't do that no more. My wife and I, we are working no longer for a paycheck. Yes, we need to pay the bills. Yes, we like to be able to spend money and help others. But we want to get up out of bed and enjoy going to work. We want to love what we do. We want to know that our life has purpose and meaning and value, and that somehow that as we move forward in love, joy, peace, this idea is we get poured into by our jobs, our family, our friends, the music we listen to, the books we read, the podcasts, who's our Facebook connections, YouTube, and we get life breathed into us. But man, if you don't do anything with it, you just get fat. You get fat spiritually, you get fat emotionally, psychologically. Even your bank accounts can get fat. And it'll leave you empty. It's a void, because you are created and designed to do something in this world. And that means with whatever you're blessed with, you turn around and you be a blessing to somebody else. That's what breathing life out into a broken world is all about. That's what the YouTube channel here is all about. It's RUAH, R-U-A-H. It's that word that means breath of God, breath of life. As life is breathed into us, as life is breathed into you and me, we turn that around and we take that with passion and vigor and joy and excitement and love. And we now breathe life into the people around us, our jobs, our environments, our community groups, or whatever circles that you are a part of. You're breathing life into there. Or you're taking life. And it's okay to receive life from other things and people and places, but not just that. You need to be also giving life with people and places and things. So right now, it's been a while since we went for a walk. So come on, we're going to go for a walk and enjoy the sunshine. And yeah, let's just go look at the lake for a bit and sit there and just think about, you know, life. And the conversation I had with my good friend this morning was a way for both of us to connect over past hurts. And there had to be humility and there had to be honesty. And with that humility and honesty, we were able to start communicating. And while we cannot change the past, we have a choice whether we want to remain trapped by that. You've heard that before. We are either prisoners of the past or we are products of the past. And I'm a product of the past. And I don't want to do the junk. I don't want to pretend anymore. I don't want to be an actor on the stage of my life. I want to be Frederick. I want to be Freddie. I want to live this life to the best of my ability, because that brings the most glory to my Creator. You know, the big guy upstairs is overjoyed when he sees his creation on fire, when he sees you know, what is that guy, Saint Ignatius of Loyola or something? Somebody smarter than me once said that the glory of God is a person fully alive. And that's what it's about, is understanding that you have a role to play on the planet and you're running out of time. You know, today is the day that you can do something to make life better for somebody else. And if you have to make life better for yourself right now, I get that. Because if you don't love the one who looks back at you in the mirror, then that's where you start. But it has to now overflow. You know, you get poured into, and now you breathe that out. So come on, let's go for a little walk. Enjoy the sun, my friends. All right? Okay.